Morning, everybody. Sorry, I woke up a little late and been helping the kids out. My youngest is not feeling well.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us up.
I was trying to find a song that used to be on this playlist. I wanted to use it in one of the shorts, but I haven't been able. I didn't look very long, but I haven't found it yet. Morning, Zishan. Good morning, Frogga. Did you guys see the 2 shorts that I put out? Yeah, so I went with a different meme voice. There's that classic one. It's funny because I couldn't find that one. And so I went with the one I went with, but I actually kind of like it more. Yeah, I don't even know like what to search for. I wonder if it was just rock. I don't think it was. I was looking for something to put like in the background. I'm gonna try to fire out some covered calls on JD at the bell. They're like way up. See if I can get some that end or expire into the week. Found it. It was this one. This is the one I was looking for. I ended up using the like clown type one in the first 2 that I put out, but that was only because I couldn't find this one. I just found it. Sweet. The Asian market music. This would just that beginning part there would be perfect for like as the trade's going on in the background kind of thing. Morning to Mimi. No robot viewers? Just gotta wait for Wrongbow to wake up. They'll be here. Oh, hopefully not, but he's been pretty consistent lately. Let's get some of that angry rock in here today. I like this song though, so I'm gonna let this one play first. Did you see any changes or did it help? Did you get any subs? Yeah, I mean, I did get a decent amount of subs. Yeah, like I said, yesterday's stream, I was talking to Froggo after the stream. It was a little different. The views were way up and the likes were way up. And it was very odd because when I said I was ending the stream, the viewers that were here, instead of just like disappearing all at once, like you would think a server being shut off for a live stream would be, like they like slowly trickled out. Like it went from 100 to like 80 to 70 to 65 to 50. Like it slowly like trickled out, almost like they were real people. So I don't know. I still don't know. But I was talking to Alpine as well, and he said, you know, in his stream, a lot of people just don't talk. He said a lot of people will be watching on their TV or something like that, so they don't even have the option to talk because like they'll just throw it up on the TV. So I don't know. It's just very odd that they all come in all at once and stuff like that. It'd be different like if we went from like 10, 20 to like 30, then 40, then 50, then 60. But to go from like 20 to 100 like instantly every day, like come on, something's going on. But it did start at like 60 or 70 and now we're up at 100, so maybe the rest of those are real people. I don't know. I hope that it's growing, but we'll see. I'm gonna put the effort in with my videos. I'm gonna start putting out more videos. That's gonna be my goal for the first month of 2024 is to really start pushing with putting like the shorts out, the just some educational type videos as far as how to use everything on Apex and maybe Quantower, stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, bell's about to ring. I still think my stuff's getting pushed by others. All right, so I'm looking at options real quick. I have obviously this up, but so I'm gonna get more. All right, we got a 29.50 on JD. Think anything else is worth trying to get? Let's see. Market making a big move down here. Right on the day. Look at that. Just wanted to see what it looked like. Good first trade there. I didn't like that our take profit was right into this previous support, but thankfully it went up and got us. I like that it was on the break of going back red to green. I did not like that our take profit was right there. I was ready to get out if it started to come back down, even for break even there. So I did end up green yesterday, by the way. You know, trading off stream. Typical guru. Yeah, but here, I'll go back and show you the trades. They were normal trades. It was here. So on made a move up, got it on the breakdown, normal trade, and then on the way down, it was the same trade we just took. It started to come back up, broke the candle, and we got in, and that was it. It was just those two. Yeah, Froggo is just kidding. Plus, I'll actually go back and show you all the trades, so it's and he knows that. It's not like I'm going and taking. See, the thing with trades by Matt, he's the one that is pretty famous for it. He'll be trading 1, 2, 3 contracts on stream, and then he'll be big red, and off stream he'll be trading like 10 contracts, 15 contracts. Bit of a difference. I was hoping to get. I was looking at my Apex affiliate stuff. I was hoping to get a few more signups either today or tomorrow. I was hoping to at least beat my month from last month. I'm let's see, probably 4 or 5 signups away. So if 5 people signed up today and tomorrow, I would beat my last month, which is, it's crazy because I'll have half the signups as well, but it's because of the no 90%. And only talk about it if you made it back. Yeah, and then yeah, free resets. I mean, technically there was a 71% off sale, so, but I know what you mean. I was telling Tom earlier on Discord that I think they're saving it for the beginning of the year so that they can start off 2024 with a big year, or like a big month to start the year, would be my assumption on what they're doing. Decent trade opportunity or idea coming back up and breaking this level, but that's more of a macro play. I'm sure just like every other day, it'll look like we're going down and we'll end up at the highs. And that's kind of the rhythm that we've been in for a couple months now. Make sure JD's not going absolutely crazy. I was trying to. I got in the 29.50 call expecting 29 to hold it down a little bit, and I'm looking like a complete idiot now. It's already double the price it could have been. Keeps going way up. I might have to roll the position. Man, it slowed down quite a bit already. can't just keep the 90% off. They would be the cheapest program ever. To be honest, they probably will make more money if they continue to offer the one-day funding with less of a discount. Well, that's over for now, the one-day funding. Or gambling tactics for people just to blow through evals quick, yeah. I even said at some point they're going to do like a one-day pass with the 90%. I mean, can you imagine the amount of evals people are going to blow through? It's going to be nuts. But then the SEC, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Alpine, I was up playing Counter-Strike for a little bit. I was trying to get ranked. I'm two wins away. You need to win 10. The games can be so long, though. Yesterday, we went into double overtime in one of them. It was like an hour and 15-minute long game. I can only play that when the kids are asleep, so it's like by the time that happens, it's 9 o'clock, and then it's like, do I really want to stay up that late? SEC full of boomers. It'll take a while. Yeah, you're not wrong there. And this JD is strong. Let's see what it does. So, just out of curiosity, if I did try to roll it. Should be fine for now. Have to keep an eye on it, see what it does. Yeah, I sadly wake up on my own as well. I hate it. I used to be able to sleep in until 9 o'clock. Now I can't. Even if I go to bed at 2 in the morning, I still wake up. There's something else I wanted to check. Can't remember what it was. 'Market. Let's do something. I'm assuming, well, I don't know. How'd the opening trade go, Alpine? I'm assuming it was fine. You didn't really say anything other than normal stuff. Really don't want to mess around with while we're sitting around this previous close. Like, are we going to go red? Are we going to go green? Are we going to go red? Are we going to go green? $100K what? $100K payout? That'd be pretty badass. Blah. I hope we don't have. I mean, I can't assume that it's not going to be a boring day, but it's kind of hoping that we can get some action at least near the bell. I saw there was something this morning, some unemployment claims. Yeah. Looks like unemployment claims went up a little bit. Goods trade balance is about what they expected. And prelim wholesale inventories was what they expected. We do have something at 10 o'clock pending home sales. So we'll keep an eye out for that in about 10 minutes. It says that it's not gonna move it as much. Like, you know how it has the yellow, orange, and red? This one, I mean, it is orange. So we'll see. They're predicting quite a change. They're predicting it to finally go from negative back to positive. Isn't that what I'm gonna do if I get up anyway? Grab your own snack. Guys, end up. Later. I hope you are right, Sir Alpine. Hope you are right. Hey, Alpine, does this look familiar? I don't know if you saw it or not. I'll show you. It's one of these, but it's by the company that makes like all of them. The Red Bull ones are pretty customized for them, like the one that Max uses, but it's made by that company. Yeah. It didn't say Oracle. Yeah, I didn't get the exact one. I know. I know the ones that Aston Martin uses look exactly like this one. Pretty much all of them except for the Red Bull ones look the way that mine does. But they made Red Bulls look the way they did just to make it look like the can. Yeah, here. This is it right here. Just the top's different. Here it is. Yeah, like there's... This is the exact one. Here. The one thing I don't like about it is anytime you see them like drinking out of it and stuff, I had the impression that it was going to be that the straw would kind of mold where you want it to be, and that's not the case. Like it always hangs over. Looks like we might want to try to go lower. Looking up at the 5 minute. Yeah, don't really see too much. Kind of all over the place on the 5 minute. The hourly, we got room all the way down to 1773-ish. Yeah, you can see my line down here. For science trade, would have worked right there. Almost instantly. Stanley getting well. There's another Max L on stocks yesterday. I think that, jeez, man. So I would assume he's going to end red on the year now because of that. That's a oof. It's a big oof. This dog, man. Fake out, curl higher, high day by noon. No, definitely not red. Oh, well, that's good. Well, with all the max losses and with compounding, I figured when you're taking max losses like that, it's probably not a good thing. Was this the song that I downloaded? Because this would be another good one. Wasn't. This dog, oh my god. For Christmas, I got everyone a pickleball racket and Stanley Cup. It'd be nice to get a Stanley Cup again, but I don't think the Caps are going to be participating for that this year. And this really looks like it wants to curl back up, doesn't it? I don't really care what it does. I just wanted to do it fast. Caps got destroyed last night, and I was actually watching it while I was playing Counter-Strike. Yeah, I was just saying that. I turned it off when it was 4-1, and then I came back and saw it was 5-1. I'm assuming it was an empty netter. I didn't look. They haven't been that fun to watch as of late, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Ovi, man, has been cold. I thought he would, just score his 30, 40 goals and be on his way to breaking the record and then retire, but he is struggling. Where's the scoring? Here it is. It says it was 11-15 third period, so maybe it wasn't an empty netter. I doubt they would be playing with an empty netter that late or that early in the third. He only had 4 shots. I wonder what his overall plus minus is so far this year. -8. Ugh. That's brutal. Only got 6 goals in 32 games. That sucks. Did you know that he's only 10 years older than me? Like, think of the career that dude's had, and he's 10 years older than me. Insane. Crazy how 2 people can live such different lives. Is there any way to see? Try posting the Instagram with the shorts. I didn't know if there's a way to see how things have been. Oh, there it is. The views there. Okay. I didn't know if they had like a creator dashboard or anything. See it. Older? Yeah, he's 10 days older than me. He was born, if I remember correctly, he's 10 days. I remember saying that a lot. September, it should be September 17th, 85. I was born September 27th, 85. Yeah. I mean, well, as long as they know what they're doing. Oh no, not 10 years. Yeah, just 10 days. He or just any athlete in general, man, that makes it to the professional level. I mean, in their primes, they're in their 20s. Like, think of what we were doing in our 20s, right? Versus what they're doing. But their entire life to get to that point was that sport, most likely. So while we were being quote unquote normal, they were being the best at their position in the sport of their choice. Did I say it? Oh, if I said 10 years, I didn't mean it. I meant 10 days. So my bad if I did. No, yeah, it was 10 days. My brother devoted his life to hockey too, just didn't have the size, but could have definitely made it. At least the AHL. Yeah. Oh, we're getting to move down here. Hopefully it continues. That's the thing, man. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you're just not built correctly, like think about a lot of the NBA players. Think of how many amazing NBA or just basketball players that are under 6 foot. But it just doesn't matter because unless you're like elite and under 6 foot, you're just not going to the NBA. You're just not. When a guy that's 7 foot can just stand like this over a foot over top you and just put his hand up, and your shooting becomes useless. Like it's just you're just not built. You're just not built for it. You can devote your entire life to something and still just genetics fucked you. Then you got some of these guys that play in like the NFL as like linemen and stuff like that, where was probably the last thing they wanted to do, but they were just built for it. So they ended up getting kind of pushed in that direction and ended up being good at it. Just because of their genetics. This is not going to be a trade for us. We would have needed to see it much further. Still got a shot here. As long as we don't try to get back up into that range. Love to see a big push down here. At least football gives them a sport to participate. Oh yeah, for sure. That's the thing with the linemen, man, is they're not popular people. It's actually pretty awesome. I was really hoping that would push down a little bit further. If we try the lows again, I might try this. I was hoping we went down and tried the lows. Damn it. If it would have kept that small candle there, tried the lows again, and failed, we would have put our order right above that candle looking for this move here. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. There's a lot of athletes, though, man, that go broke and relatively quickly. I don't know who this number is. Give me a sec. He's like, I can do this if you're interested. Well, I wonder if me hanging up gives you an idea of if I'm interested or not. The center goes to the track with us in the off season. No one even cares he's there. Yeah, I mean that's just how it is. The kicker that went to University of Maryland, the dude from Broadneck. I used to play soccer with him. But it was just pickup soccer. It was no big deal. It's funny because when you know the people, you know that they're just normal people. They're all just normal people. They're just really good at what they're doing. And yeah, they definitely don't know how to use their money. Oh, millions of dollars? They think by buying expensive things that they can just sell it if they have to. But they don't understand that the cars are the dumb ones. If you buy a house, you probably get away with it. depending on how the market plays out at any given time. But when you're buying these expensive ass cars, you're just that's just stupid because they're gonna if you're using them, they're gonna depreciate. Mimi Toomer from the Giants, yeah, yeah, and they want to be treated most of the time. And it's actually funny because all the athletes that I've met throughout my lifetime, like Cal Ripken would probably be the most famous one that I've met. We literally, so when we lived in Annapolis, he used to, when he moved into Annapolis, they would go to the same Italian restaurant that me and my wife always went to. This is before kids. And we ended up sitting next to him one day. And I don't know why, but like when he sat down, I noticed it was him and I was just like, "What's up, Cal?" And he's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" And he's probably thinking, "Oh, great, here we go." But I just let him be the entire night. Like it just didn't feel like, I don't know. I guess the best way to say it is any like celebrity I've come in contact with throughout my life, like I've never been like when I've went to concerts and did meet and greets and stuff, I wasn't starstruck, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Because you realize that they're just people, man. They were just put in a situation where they were popular. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just my calm demeanor and with life in general, but it's just one of those things that I never really understood the people that like fame chase or get starstruck. It's like it's just another human being. Now, if they're like amazingly good looking, that's different. Like if I ran into Brad Pitt, I'd probably be a little starstruck. I'd be like, "Hey, Brad, you wanna?" Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. Is they want to just be treated like a normal person. Like if I didn't know that that was Cal Ripken, like, and I saw another normal person sitting down next to me, I would literally, because it was like an outside area, so all the tables were kind of close. Like you would still be like, hey, how you doing? Like, hope you're having a good night. To even just some random dude, right? Like that's just how it should be. But the fact that I knew who it was and he was a celebrity, like to me, that doesn't really change anything. Does it mean, oh, hey, I got to sit next to Cal Ripken and eat dinner? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But it's not that in the big picture, it's not that big of a deal. To Mimi, you know exactly what I was getting at. This dog, man, he is. I was really hoping he could make it till his next birthday, which is in June, but I don't know, man. He's starting to really struggle. I really hope that the new year brings in some volatility to the market because these past couple weeks have been kind of brutal. Trying to make something out of nothing. Do any of you know about rolling options? Like I'm not asking for advice. I'm just curious if anyone knows about it. Because the more and more I learn about it, it's pretty crazy. It's kind of like cheating. Well, that's what I meant. The Christmas week and then this week is what I meant. So like last week and this week. So I was considering this week as part of the couple, which would be two. Just hugging that EMA. I was hoping to get a trade here, and it would have looked perfect, right? Look, the 2 times we extended away from it, we could have had a trade, but this one didn't give us the setup. When you think volatility will be back second week of January? I don't know. Apparently, everyone says just once the new year kicks in for tax purposes. We'll see. I'm not guessing. Bro, I didn't think we would be anywhere near where we are overall. We're gonna go back up and test red to green. I was showing, here, let me show you something that's gonna make me look pretty stupid. I have a... So this chart, this is the SPY. This is October 26th, and I drew this 410 support line. When we started to turn over, I was like, okay, we're probably going to come down, maybe retest that and see what we're going to do for the rest of the year, right? So I was thinking throughout, this is end of October into November, so this is like second week in November. Figure we'll come down, test it by the end of November, and then maybe we'll start to head up into the end of the year, or maybe start to go down if we break that 410 level. So me being an idiot, thinking I can take my day trading principles into the overall market, I actually took some of my kids' custodial account money out and made it cash, because when I was buying in, we started adding more and more money as it was going up. So our average was literally right here. Like the average in the accounts was pretty much right here. So I was like, well, if I can get out, essentially break even, when it drops down and retests, I can just add back what I take out down here. It'll bring their average down to somewhere in the middle here. So when we start to rebound, they'll make even more money in the long run. Well, I literally took it out as we like broke under this candle on the daily, which it did go a little bit lower that day. But as you can see, since then, I look like an absolute fool. So it's still sitting there in cash, not earning dividend money and stuff like that at this point. But do I think we'll still eventually come back down here? I do. I do think we'll retest this, and I'll probably just start adding it back when we get to that level. But just this is not a normal move. So the market has definitely been doing something strange since the end of October. This is already boring. Can I keep the... Did. Eh. Private. I remember. But I think Here we go. Back to the highs. Didn't see this coming at all. Like, I already don't want to take 15 ticks. Like, I feel like it's just too much. Unless we get some kind of a crazy move. Yeah, I wasn't going to trade again yesterday, but we got that, like, pretty big move. Like, out of nowhere. To the upside, and then it came right back down. Like, there was two pretty big moves. Oh boy. Got bowling tonight. Is the market closed for MLK? It's on the 15th. Knives, what's up, man? Good morning. It's going. Just, we only got one trade here on the volatility of the open, and then we almost had a trade here, but it didn't quite set up the way that we were looking for. We just got the move down, and then it came straight back up. We didn't really get a chance to get in. And now we're just kind of grinding back up to red to green. So, not too much. How about yourself? One solid 10-hour trade, thinking about calling it a day. Yeah, I hear you, man. When it gets like this, I mean, it didn't do anything until it was like 1 o'clock yesterday. And then some, I don't know what happened, but something happened, made the market move a little bit. Thanks, Knives. Appreciate it, man. It feels good to have somebody like you, Knives, not to get all girly on you, but like to have someone that isn't here just to watch the entertainment of it all, but more so watch the actual evolution of the journey itself. You don't really come across too many people that are rooting for you, which is sad. It really is. I root for everybody. Like, to me, I'm not trying to beat you. I'm trying to win with you. So you like when you see all the negativity online, man, it sucks. It sucks to know that it's that easy to be negative nowadays. The old keyboard warriors. Yeah. When you've been in the game for long enough, you start to see things that just newer traders don't see. That's like, I know even Alpine does the same thing, where it's like when people start talking in chat about why their system works and stuff, it's like, come on, man, how long you been trading? I mean, it's funny because when you really think about it, when it comes to what we're talking about, 5 years is a long time. But when you look at 5 years in the lifetime, or in the life of like a real trader, that's nothing. You got these guys that have been trading 20 plus years. I mean, 5 years is a drop in the bucket. So it's all perspective. Everybody's journey is going to be different. Yada, yada, yada. $5 years to be a millionaire. Give me 5 years or you? I'm not trying to be a millionaire in a year. Come on, I'm realistic, remember? Yeah, there's a bunch of those guys, Froggo. The ones that get me right now are the guys from Clover Trading. They came into the market during the bull run of 2021, and they're all selling courses saying how they made $1 million, et cetera, et cetera. But yet all of them are struggling right now. All of them. And they're like throwing themselves at this Clover Trading business because they know that they're struggling. I'll give 5 years of my life to be a millionaire. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I've given 5 years and I'm still not a millionaire. But hopefully we're on the right direction. Going in the right direction. I will say that I know that looking at charts and stuff, I see things that I didn't see years ago. So there is that. Like the screen time, when everyone says screen time, being in front of the charts, etc., it's true. It's very true. Well, I'm not talking about like Kellogg and like the actual traders. I'm talking about those two new guys. I think the really big guy is one of them, and then there's another one that's similar when he came into the market. But like Kellogg and the other guy, they've been around for a while. I'm talking about the newer guys. Pretty much any guy that came in 2020 and 2021, they're all struggling. And don't and I was going to say, don't feel the need to respectfully disagree. You can just disagree. It's okay. Don't feel like you're stepping on any toes. I'm not that person. I guess we're just going to grind all the way back up to the highs. Typical. Well, it's the latter. I feel like they weren't able or haven't been able to adjust to the changing market because they don't know. They didn't know a different market ever. So now that it's changing, they don't know how to adapt because they've never had to adapt. That's I mean that's a very fair point, and that's exactly what I was getting at. Do I think I'm assuming you meant SMB capital struggles? I mean, I don't know. I've heard the turnover rate is pretty high there because I mean they're always looking for new traders from what I've heard, but I don't know. I don't know what their books look like. I know they push their courses a lot. They have been a lot more this past year or so. I think a lot of it too is like these people start to sell the course, they start to see the income from it, and they realize, well, I don't even have to risk any money for this income, and then they start to push that side of things more because it's risk-free essentially. Yeah. I really didn't want to adjust in this way, like going from stocks to futures. Like I still wanted to trade stocks. Man. But capital has told me otherwise. Oh, no, yeah, I don't. If you're putting out quality, I have no problem with it. It's no different than having coaches in the NFL or NHL or any professional sport for that matter. Like those guys obviously aren't playing, but it doesn't mean they can't coach or know how to coach you. Yeah, the problem is, like Zishan just said, there's so many scams out there. There's so many people that are doing it for the wrong reasons. Like they're not actually trying to help you. They're just trying to grab. They're trying to, as the Wolf of Wall Street would say, take money from their pocket and put it into your pocket. If there's one thing I've noticed since live streaming, as long as I have been, is that the people that I attract and the people that stick around and talk to me on a regular basis are usually in agreement with the right things, because I like to think that I tend to put myself on the right side of things thoughtfully, and so the people that agree with that are usually the ones that end up sticking around. Because if you're here to BS, scam, all that crap, I'm just going to tell you that it's not welcome here. And if you can prove me wrong, go for it. But I tend to have it when I always say, like, I don't like talking. I think I even said this yesterday. I don't like talking, but when I'm talking, I usually know what I'm talking about. I'm usually a pretty quiet person. Well, that's the thing with the free videos. Mo- there's so much free content out there. You don't need to pay for anything. You just got to find what you're looking for. And on top of that, a lot of like the free content they give you is just in hopes to like get you to want more, which is then how they lead you to the courses. There's some people that are really good at it. They put out the free stuff and then all of a sudden you got this slew of like, well, how do you do the end part of this? And they're like, well, you could find out for $499, one-time fee. Kind of feeling some ice cream for lunch. What's JD doing? They're doing oh, they're trickling back down. It looks like our covered calls are doing a little bit better there. Sucks. I could have got so much more for them. I only got $12 in premium. That thing went all the way up to a high of 29. Ugh. Could have got more than double. Obviously, I didn't know it was going to run like it did at the bell, but. Everything else isn't doing too hot today. Oxy's actually down quite a bit. I think CGC is trying to go up. What are you doing? They're up a little bit. One of my little lottery plays. Honest, welcome back. What's my take on ICT? I've never done. Let me preface. I've never done personal research on this ICT guy, but from all the videos, essentially calling him out and some showing proof of him like faking his statements and stuff like that. And he even went on record, I think, at one point admitting that he faked one of the payout statements. I mean, right there, that's strike three all in one for me. There's a site you can download all those paid courses for free. Found it on Reddit. That's how you found me? Really? On what subreddit? I also have the link to that in my Discord. The link that you're talking about with all that paid stuff. So if anybody ever wants it, it's in the Discord. I just don't want to promote it here on YouTube because I don't want to get in trouble. If you go into the Discord, it's in the education channel. I think. Is this it? I know I have it bookmarked, so worst case, I can send it to you. Wasn't that one? No, that's Dux's stuff. Maybe I don't have it in there. Hold on. I know I have it. I just gotta. I remember it was called something weird too. I have so many bookmarks under my investing folder. Is this it? definitely not that one. It says not found. Oops. Maybe it's not in this folder. Oh, here it is. I remember. I remember it was something weird. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm going to put it in the education folder. It says 843 gigabytes of stuff. God, yeah, there's so many people I consider scammers in here. S&P Capital's in here. That's not, I don't necessarily consider them a scammer. Ricky Gutierrez, Zed Monopoly, Clay Trader, Sykes, J Trader. J Trader is actually one that I don't dislike. Can't stand his voice, but Anton Creel, I remember him. He hasn't been around for a while. Dux is in here. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, did you just click it? Is this not the one you're talking about? Does this have a little bit more than the one that you had? Hannes, I'm listening. Oh, FSR making a little bit of a move. No, not really. Stu, what's going on? Finally got my PA account and now afraid to trade it. I'm being too cautious. Nah, man, don't be too afraid to trade it this week. It's an interesting week so far. But if your setup presents itself, as long as you have your edge in front of you and your strategy in place, don't be afraid to hit the button. Maybe take less size to get started. So like if you were trading one contract on the NQ, go over to the MNQ and trade 5 contracts there. That would be 50% of an NQ contract. You'll pay a little bit more in commissions, but you'll be taking less size so that you don't have to worry about losing too much to get started. Or even go down to like 2 or 3 contracts on the MNQ. Well, Zishan, there you go. Give it the old thumbs up or heart in the Discord. Not that it matters. I don't think any of that matters, but yeah, I thought I had that one in there, but I guess not. Oh, you know what? 10 o'clock came and went, didn't it? Was that this move? No, it wasn't even that. Look at that. Where's Alpine saying at 10 o'clock that those, whatever those, I don't even remember what it was. Was it the housing market? Something to do with housing. Yeah, pending home sales. They forecasted it to go up much more than it did, but it didn't seem to matter too much. And at 10:30, there was actually natural gas natural gas storage, which didn't do anything. And at 11, which is in 9 minutes, we have crude oil inventories. So like none of them really did anything. And choppy's a couple weeks, so don't want to get caught in a dump. Yeah, I don't know, man. Every dip right now gets bought up. It's kind of crazy. On 2-minute time frame, I look for 30 tick profit. Take profit almost always gets hit within 1 bar. And ES, you need to make 12 ticks to make same amount of money. Right, but did you look at how far 12 ticks is on the ES? Okay, yeah, here you go. So you're finishing. 12 ticks is almost 3 bar range on ES. Oh, and you're saying that NQ is 1 bar. Yeah. See? That's what I'm saying. And they essentially move the same. Like if I just click over, like these charts are fairly similar. Like if I go back and forth, I think they're a little different. The ES actually kind of was a little bit more choppy, just sideways, where the NQ kind of went down. But that's even more proof that it's going to take longer for the ES to move. Yeah, on a day like today, it's brutal. Like I can't imagine. What's 30 ticks on the NQ look like? I can't imagine. Yeah, look at that. You still can get that in 1 bar, but it has to be a good bar. Where on the ES, you said it's 12 ticks? Let's see. So we'll try to use that same area. Let's see. ES 12. And so it was under this area here. Oops. Slate error. Ugh. Come on. Yes. Giving me slate errors. All right. Oh, of course, now I got the big move down, so might not be able to check that same spot. Let's try it real quick. Oh, God. Yeah, look how far down that is. That's way further. So it's got to get all the way down to that other area. Let's go back to 30 on the NQ. Yeah, look. So it had to get all the way down here. This only has to get half of that. And it's pretty crazy. Trade MNQ. I'm up 15 points. It's much more convenient scalping the NQ. Yeah, it definitely is. I was trading the MNQ when I was trying to do the all or nothing type strat, just to see if I could last longer in moves that went against me. But I mean, when those moves go against you, it doesn't matter how small you start. Like you're still gonna get boned pretty hard. There's just nothing you can do about it. Making these shorts is actually kind of fun. How and when did you start trading? How's the journey been? Good question. I'll just show you. It's a lot easier to show. I've been trading for 5 years. August 2028. August 2028 was when I started. 2028. 2018. Let's see. So this was my journey in stocks when it finally loads. Here we go. So started out rough. This was, like I said, 2018. Up and down, up and down. Started learning how to short things pretty much when everything was going straight up. Then the year that everyone made money going long, I actually did pretty well going short. So this is when my edge really started to click for me and things were going well. And then this was the beginning of this year, 2023. And took a pretty big loss at the beginning of the year and then just couldn't get anything going. Just kind of went sideways. So right around here, end of September, early October is when I said, you know what, let's give futures a shot. And that's where I've been since. News just came in. Yeah, I mean, it took a little bit of it, I guess. Just right back to the red to green for the day. So my reason for switching to futures is my account dwindled down to PDT. And I just didn't want to have to deal with that. I didn't want to have to add money. So I took it out, put it into Robinhood. I've been selling options there as more of a passive income stream. And then I've been trying to make futures work. So Stu, when I first tried futures, I did try to trade it like my edge in stocks, and it was actually working for a while. And then it didn't work after a while. I am tracking the futures, yes. Sort of. I've only been tracking the PA accounts, not the eval, but since I've discarded the way that I was trading and I know that I'm trading with the stop losses now, I have been keeping track of the entire eval since I've done that, which is this. So since I've started this eval, this is before commissions. What you see in equity on my chart itself is what it is after commissions. So 2035, win percentage 78%, 1.66 profit factor. Then as you can see, it's got literally all the trades. So I opened this, or well, my first trades on this account were December 6th. Or wait, no, oh no, yeah, December 6th. That makes sense because I renewed this account from one of the blown evals because I was wondering why that didn't line up with when I just paid yesterday. But that's right. I remember resetting the account. So yeah, I've been keeping track of it. We're starting to move back down towards the lows here. I'd like to see it actually happen on some volatility though. What was the reason why NQ was not working same as stocks, i.e. what did you find? So it was what I was doing, how I traded stocks is I would look for extended moves and then I would look for them to pull back. So let me find one where that happened. And that's why I have these bands on here. So yeah, here's a good example of exactly why it didn't work. So I would look for this big move here and I would start a short position looking for it to come back and retest like lower, right? I'm looking for the pullback before it decides to continue higher or try lower, right? But the odds are in stocks, when you get an extended move on a lot of volume, you're going to get some sort of a pullback, right? Before it decides what it wants to do after that. On the NQ and in futures in general, I found out pretty quickly that it can make this move and then just keep going. Like, it doesn't care to make a pullback or not. And you can see it even to the downside, same thing. So big move down and it just stays down here, right, for a long period of time. Another one, big upside move, no pullback, just stays up here and tries to go higher. So unless you're trading these on like a much longer time frame, like this is what I would normally look for, right? Big move down, you get a pullback, and then what it does after that, I don't really care. Like, that's how I traded stocks. But so it works every once in a while, which it was in the beginning when I started trading this way. But over time, I started running into more and more of the times where it would make a big move in one direction and just stay there and just keep going. Because then you get like these types of moves. Like, I mean, this one wasn't a good example because it actually did pull back, but you can see what I'm talking about. Like, it makes a big move and then just stays in one direction where it doesn't make the pullback. And it only takes that one time, right? So if you don't have a stop loss, it only takes that one time for, here you go. The big move at the open and it just stays there. No pullback, right? Actually, this wasn't even at the open. This was just a gap up. But that's what they look like. Or like this. Like, look at this. I mean, this is a V shape, so it doesn't count. Because you're looking for extensions away from highs and lows. But I think you get the idea. Because what was happening is every time we get the extended move, I would get short or get long, depending on which way it was going. And then sometimes it would just keep going, whether it was news or it just felt like it just wanted to keep going that day. 2-minute chart going short. Up here? If so, you're doing good. So this drop here could have maybe been a trade there. Let's see if we would have filled. Yeah, we would have got filled. Don't think I would have liked it. I don't think that was extended enough away from the middle line, but we're not really getting much today. Oh boy. Trying to go lower. Oh man. So I know I asked yesterday. I'll ask again today. Anybody got some cool plans for New Year's Eve? Back testing? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Grind away. That's what we call it, trade for science. It's true. That happened on a whim, but holds true. Yeah.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
It was good until the end there.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
There we go. Gotta be a way to make this look better. It's I'm making another short while I sit here and watch the market go sideways. What did I say? Throws away. Yeah. Why? Give him love all day. Remember, he's the tongue. What everyone knows him for. Still got the one with the tongue that sticks out.
Add one contract hoping this is the top.
I'm sure you guys can see where this is going. The good old hope trade. I'm trying to get ones that make me look like an idiot out there first, because that's what everyone wants to see anyway. Nobody wants to see the winners. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, that's cool. Why is it not changing? Oh, we highlighted. Yeah. What is... I don't understand what's going on here. Very confused at what's going on. Got that. Why does it disappear? Like it can only be in like this little box? So confused. Yeah. Music. What's that all about? No likey. What a boring day. All right. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it. I'm just going to do a new one because I don't understand what that's trying to do. The same thing. Ugh. Out of here. Got this guy. Scared the shit out of me. All right. This is a lot easier. We got a queen. Clean that up. Oralito! If you look at the QQQ, 411.50 is holding. Would that matter versus the SPY? I mean, we're so far up that I am not looking to go long anything long term right now. Like, not a chance. You're just asking to get absolutely smacked in the mouth. Oralito. Go watch Alpine if you're looking for that type of trading, my man. I'm not doing it. You're like that little like devil on one shoulder, arguing with the angel on the other shoulder. Nope, 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 nope. I just want a simple thing to pop up. Doesn't even need to be animated. Oh, is that why? Because it's... Oh, you know what? Let me just add my... Yeah, I work. Oh, crap. I just screwed something. That was much easier. I should have just said that at the beginning. All right. Let's see if it sounds any better with these other tracks real quick. Wait, isn't that the same? Oh no. Okay, I like both of these. I can go back and forth with them. I like it. Oh God. Okay, this is actually kind of fun. I like this. Let's see what this last one sounds like. Quick. I want to add one more thing. Forgot I gotta change that. That was perfect. so much to do here. Need to find. What was the WTF for? Did something? Did I make a noise that you shouldn't have heard? Oh, the oofs. Oh, I forgot about that. My bad. Okay. Let's try to find this. Wait, do you have to do it that way? I think that's just a bad picture. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong here. I don't know.
Okay, to get
It's not what I wanted. Is it? I thought this was going to be the easy part. Now this is proving to not be easy. Oh, I've never done it before. Usually when you taste it, it just works. Not doing that. Work. Hey, that worked. Sweet. Okay. You guys are gonna get first dibs on this. Get a drink while this one finishes. Alright, let me start uploading these. All right, you guys here? I want to show you guys the short that I'm going to put out. And I want you guys, so what I'm looking for is I have the same thing, but it's three different background sounds. Wait. This isn't. Did I upload the wrong one? Wait, what is going on here? Yeah, bud. I see what I did. Well, you just got to keep trying. I screwed that up. But it's okay, because I see what I did. Oh, look, Wrongbow's awake. Dang, you're late today, Wrongbow. Wish I could get rid of that white on the bottom, but I don't know if I can. Kind of depends on where in the video. All right, so will you guys be able to see? Let's start on the first one. Good. All right. So what we're focused on here is the background noise like throughout the trade. That's the only thing that's different. Everything else is the same. Oh, you know what I just noticed too? I have the wrong E&L on there. It's actually more than a lot. Because I end up down 192. I didn't realize I already had 46 on there. 92 plus 6, so it was actually 238. So ignore the number at the end, that's actually wrong. Okay. Here we go.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Add one contract hoping this is the top.
All right, that's one. What's the second one?
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
It like
That's thing.
No!
Add one contract hoping this is the top.
Then the last one's a little bit more dark.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It did the same thing. It bounced the thing. It
That sounds like you're getting close.
Add one contract hoping this is the top.
I feel like I kind of like the first one the best.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
Either this one or the second one for sure. This last one I'll bore you guys with.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above.
I think I'm gonna go with that one. I like the second one. Yeah, but
fast. My fruit fast and work.
yeah.
Some have like bounced out before.
Interesting.
Probably turn it back.
Oh, it doesn't. Nope. It went through and came back through and landed.
In my bucket, yeah.
Wow. High five. Ow.
Did the exact same.
I thought something like that would have took you all day. Yet here we are.
Yard. 10 minutes.
I don't know if there's any in there.
Oh,
Okay. Try putting the up in like way across. Not like super hard, but it'll
so many. Go away.
Oh.
There you go.
Short one contract at 17,036.50 with a stop above the current high.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Add one contract hoping this is the top. Short one contract at
Dun, 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 dun. Maybe? Like shorts are so different. Like as far as like how they're presented.
Stop him.
Thumbs up. Up right on mobile. And I hit rock bottom watching a trader play with sound effects. No, I'm not. I'm just doing it for the shorts. Just trying to make use of my time. There's other traders out there if you want to go watch them blow up. One of them's live. Wonder how he's doing. I saw he was flying. I know he's having a really good day actually. If it wasn't for his opening trade, he'd probably not be doing so great because he copy traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts doing the opening trade today. There's just nothing to trade. Just going sideways until we do something. There's nothing we can do. I'm getting kind of hungry. Look at all the viewers we have. Wrongbow, show yourself.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. It's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
You're back. Record everything. Taking a video on me. Yeah, they've been here for a little while. Let's see if we retest this trend line. After that, depending on what it does, might just be calling it a day. Hired a new guy, huh? Should tell him not to eat all the pizza and hot dogs. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's trying, but we'll see what it does here. Wow, 10? That's so far away. It's only 10 ticks. Oh, you see that? You see that, right? Oh, it would have got me right there. That's funny. Oh, it gave us 50 anyway. So it must have filled me as I hit it. Whoa, what? Yeah, it must have filled me because it gave me the 50. Interesting. Yeah, no, that was a good trade. I liked it. It was trying to get back through right over the top of that candle. It tried lower, came back up. It was a good setup. It actually worked. Take it. Oh, held that trend line right back up. I was not very confident with 10 ticks. Could have got 30. Bra ads? What are you talking about? As long as they're working hard for the pizza and hot dogs. Just got a woman's bra ad that roll. What kind of Googling are you doing? That's funny. Wow. And we're green on the day. What kind of Googling are you doing? Usually they're trading in finance related, but but for some reason today they're not. Not all about broski. What is that all about? Delete my history. That's pretty funny. A Toyota ad? I don't control those, obviously. Interesting. Excuse me. Yesterday I got an ad for solar because I was looking at Tesla solar. It's weird sometimes. Oh, it's not weird at this point. I think at first it was weird, but I think at this point everyone knows that it's happening, so it's not really that weird anymore. And the viewers are still going up. What's that all about? Some real people coming in here. How y'all doing? How you doing? Hit that like button on the way in. You guys are so special. Yeah, the views actually are going up. Not as many as yesterday. And I was already gone yesterday. So I don't really know what that's all about. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so Friday night. Not this week. My youngest is sick, and they're home. Definitely not this week. Maybe to start the new year. Maybe we'll try it. Start the new year and see what happens. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere, but he seems to be a little better today, so that's good. Yeah, my neighbors across the way, they all got sick at the same time. Whoa, big drop here. Their daughter's the only one that tested positive for anything, though. She had RSV and the flu, apparently. What is going on here? Bounced right off the lows. Why did I didn't put that order out? Looks like it might have been a fake out. It's so far away from the bottom there. I didn't want to get too involved. Especially, I'm not sure where this move came from. Is there some kind of news? Not seeing anything. Like we would have got stopped out here. Some new lows. See if it would have worked. It's too far away. The stop's too far away. Yeah, looks like it would have worked. I'm gonna leave my mouse here. Let's see where it would have been. I don't want it to like shoot back down and film me. I'll wait till it goes back through or up further. Oh wow, yeah, we definitely would have got filled. Pretty volatile, I guess. I didn't realize it was that volatile. My 10 ticks became kind of small looking, which is good. But that means I would have been risking way more than 10. I've been risking like 30 or 40 there probably.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination.
She coming down towards that 75 area or whatever. What is this? Yeah, like 75.
I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane, jealous of it.
That's crazy. Wasn't it 1 o'clock yesterday too? I wonder if that's just when some big player just gets out of their positions. That's. I kind of want to go back and look. I'm not going to trade this unless it tries lower again. It's at night. Yeah, well, it looks like it kind of already started before that, but
Little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is
it's COVID season. Flu ended in 2020. It doesn't exist anymore.
tearing down this place off the
Yeah.
chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything.
We already know what happens, right? We try lower a couple times, then we end up at the highs by the end of the day. Yeah, that's why I was asking you. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Alpine was stuck in a trade. Oh, that's too funny. He got stuck in this down move, and now he literally is just got out. Never gets old, man. Never gets old. It's too funny. Never gets old. What he does, man. Mr. Luckbox. All the times I blew the PA accounts, man, I would get stuck in a move like this and it would just keep dropping. I feel like every time I watch him, he gets these big bounces back up. Yeah, he's streaming. Alright, we're right back to the middle line, and we're probably just going to chop from here. If there was any trades, they would have had to be in here, but I didn't like how big the candles were as far as getting entries. So, I'm going to end the stream there. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll be here tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Hopefully I'll see you guys here. Until then, peace out.